Emma Yungeberg owns the Michigan javelin record. The junior first set the mark last season and has since broke it 3 more times. The current mark is 53.08 meters, or just over 174 feet.
It's great to have that school record, but it's just kind of at that point just trying to be, PR and be better. And obviously now whenever I PR, it's going to be a school record, but just kind of trying to put myself in the mix of kind of those top jav throwers in the country.
She already is one of the tops in the country. Emma recently finished 7th at the East Regional in Jacksonville, locking up her 2nd consecutive berth in the NCAA championships this week at Eugene, Oregon.
So my freshman year, I actually was the first one out of nationals, and so I think I came into last year with a little bit of fire underneath me, just wanting to kind of solidify my spot. It's obviously not a guarantee, but I just knew that I was capable of doing it, and so I just had to kind of worry about myself and take care of what I knew I could do.
This is where the story takes an interesting twist. As a teenager, Emma was diagnosed with juvenile arthritis, a condition she still battles today, but it hasn't held her back.
It took a while for us to kind of figure out what it was. It was, they thought it was carpal tunnel, tendonitis, tennis elbow, so many different things, which was kind of hard to navigate at first, trying to figure out if sports was gonna be a possibility for me.
She says she's learned to manage it with things like medication, diet, and listening to her body. Which joints are affected, and how does it affect what you're doing?
It's usually my knees, my elbows.
You kind of need those for the javelin.
Yeah. It's not ideal. It's luckily right now it's my left elbow, so it's not impacting my throwing too much, but it still affects my training. There's a lot of stuff that I can't do, or that has to be kind of tweaked and modified a little bit.
How has this made you grow as a person?
It's definitely taken a lot of time to just be okay with being open about, listen, this doesn't feel good. Kind of learning how to push through difficult situations. There's been a lot of times where it's just been really frustrating, and I haven't been able to do a lot of the stuff that I would like to do. I would love to train and not have to modify anything.
Yungeberg is from a small rural town in northeast Kansas, between Manhattan to the south and Lincoln, Nebraska to the north. As you move into upper class mode, which you're a junior, how do you describe your experience here?
I come from a place where, there's 600 people in my hometown, graduated with 20 kids in my class. Kind of a culture shock, honestly. You come from a town where you know everybody, and then you're coming and your classes are bigger than, your entire high school. This has pushed me, I think, just as a person and as an athlete, and I think there's been so many things that I've just learned about myself through this. Being able to compete for the university at the biggest stage has been really awesome, and it's been just really fun to experience with my teammates and my coaches. I think it's kind of allowed me to branch out and open up and kind of figure out my interests and kind of explore what I want to do.
As she does, Emma is certain to discover more of life's treasures. For MGO Blue TV, I'm Ed Kingerski.